What if I told you that the most attractive people in the room aren't the ones with the best looks, the most money, or the flashiest clothes? They're the ones who embody a quiet power, an unshakable presence, a kind of inner gravity that pulls people in effortlessly. And here's the secret: they're not born that way. They built it. Welcome to a video that might just change the way you think about attractiveness forever. Because today, we're not talking about haircuts, outfits, or six-packs. We're diving into something far deeper: Stoic psychology, and the 4 timeless habits that can make you naturally, powerfully, and effortlessly magnetic. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll not only understand what truly draws people in, but you'll know exactly how to start radiating that energy yourself. Before we dive in, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss more insights on mindset, stoicism, and personal power. Let's go. Section 1. The myth of attractiveness. Let's start by busting a myth. Most people think attractiveness is something you either have or you don't, some kind of genetic lottery ticket. But the truth? Real, lasting, magnetic attraction doesn't start in the mirror. It starts in your mindset. Attractiveness in its purest form is the projection of your inner world. It's your energy, your calm in chaos, your presence in a noisy room, your depth in a shallow world. And that's where Stoicism comes in. The Stoics, ancient philosophers like Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, and Seneca, understood something powerful: that the most compelling people are the ones who master themselves first. So if you're ready to attract others not by force, but by presence, let's talk about the 6 habits that transform not just how others see you, but how you see yourself. Habit 1. Master the art of listening. Let me ask you something. When's the last time someone truly listened to you? No distractions, no waiting for their turn to talk, just pure, undivided attention. It's rare, isn't it? And that's exactly why it's so powerful. Listening, real listening, is magnetic. The Stoics believe that judgment clouds understanding. So to truly connect, you have to be present. That means making strong eye contact, putting the phone away, and resisting the urge to interrupt with your own thoughts. People don't want to feel fixed, they want to feel heard. And when you give someone that gift, they walk away thinking, there's something different about that person. Pro tip: next time you're in a conversation, practice a 2-second pause before responding. It feels uncomfortable at first, but it creates space. And that space is powerful. If you're already seeing the value, smash that like button. It really helps the channel. Habit 2. Cultivate inner peace. Ever walk into a room and instantly feel more at ease, just because one calm, grounded person was there? That's the power of inner peace. Chaos is repellent, but calmness, it's magnetic. Stoics trained themselves to remain unmoved by external noise. Not because they didn't care, but because they understood the power of stillness. You want to be that person in the storm, the one others naturally gravitate toward, because you don't flinch when things go sideways. So how do you build this peace? Daily reflection, even 5 minutes of journaling, mindful breathing, learning to pause before reacting emotionally. The result? You project strength without saying a word. Imagine being the person everyone looks to in a crisis, not because you're loud, but because you're composed. That's attractive. Habit 3. Speak with purpose. Let's talk about words, because most people waste them. The Stoics had a rule: speak only when your words improve the silence. In a world full of noise, the person who speaks with clarity and intention stands out. When you say less, but say it with weight, people listen. Here's how to do it. Pause before speaking. Ask, does this add value? Use fewer filler words, more silence, more substance. When your words carry meaning, people associate you with depth and authority. And depth, that's magnetic. Quick reminder, if this resonates, make sure you're subscribed. We're just getting started. Habit 4. Embrace resilience in adversity. Adversity is a test, and also a spotlight. Because when everything's falling apart, people watch closely. They want to see who breaks and who builds. The Stoics didn't just endure hardship, they welcomed it as a teacher. Every challenge, an opportunity to reveal character. So here's the shift. Stop asking, why is this happening to me? And start asking, what is this shaping in me? You want to be magnetic? Be unshakable when others are crumbling. Your strength becomes an anchor, and people will admire and rely on you, not just in the easy moments, but when things get real. Think of your most painful moment. Now ask, what strength did it reveal? That's your power source. Let's bring it all together. These 4 habits, listening deeply, cultivating inner peace, speaking with purpose, embracing adversity, living with integrity, and focusing on growth, aren't just stoic practices. They're the blueprint for becoming irresistibly attractive in the most authentic, lasting way. Not because you're trying to impress anyone, but because you're aligned, grounded, and intentional. So the question is, which one will you practice today? Let me know in the comments. I read everyone. If this video brought you value, give it a thumbs up, share it with someone who needs to hear it, and make sure you're subscribed for more content on stoicism, strength, and self-mastery. And remember this, true attractiveness isn't about what's on the outside. It's about the energy you bring into the room, the peace you carry in your soul, and the strength you show in silence. Until next time, live with courage, live with clarity, and above all, live with purpose.